Oh, prostitute, a priest, and a rabbi. Oh, wait.
Shit. It's Tuesday night, so you know what that means.
Nope.
There's a decent possibility that the Chop and Beef Show will be live, coming to your airways around the world, coast to coast, belly to belly.
This is the part where I always clean my glasses.
For the millions and millions.
For the millions and millions of ants that are crawling in your home currently right now.
For Milky Way, the terrorist.
We don't know if he's a terrorist for sure.
There's a good possibility.
You want to hear something gross? You're talking about ants? Talking about ants? We're doing a bathroom renovation on our second floor.
Yeah.
On our own, because contractors are very expensive. Not ideal. Don't suggest it. But anyway, I did demo and took out the Whirlpool tub that we had. It was like a bathtub, and it's squared off with tile on top, and then took it and pulled it out. When you do that, you open up a part in the subfloor between the second floor and the first floor, and there's a hole. The amount of insects that walked out of there in the next 24 hours was...
They were pissed.
Spiders. Yeah. They're like, there's a light, and they came going out.
Blinding. What?
Cockroaches.
There for how many years?
My wife's in the shower, and she's like, "There's a roach crawling out right now!" It was gross. So
you have some company, honey.
Keep things sealed up, man. You don't want to know what's coming out during the daylight. Keep in the dark.
So your demo in a tub?
Yeah, I took it and threw it off my top porch into the yard. It was pretty sick. The bad part is the new one arrived and it has to go up the stairs, so I can't really throw it up there. It has to go.
Ooh,
So are you demoing the whole bathroom or just?
I demoed the tub because then I have to get a plumber. Typically a contractor would handle all this, but while Parker Incorporated is handling it, I had a plumber here today. They have to do a rough end, and I have a tile guy coming to take out all the rest of the tile and then lay new tile down, and then the plumber to come back and set the tub, set the faucet. There's a lot of moving parts. It's horrendous.
There's a lot of guys. You got a lot of guys.
I tell you what, pay me in beer, I'll demo the shit out of that thing in a day.
I tell you, I did a good bit of it. It was awful, but I mean, I did it. So here, funny story.
Yes. I love funny storytelling.
Well, it's just it's disappointing more than anything. So today,
that's even better.
With my job, I fortunately, both my wife and I work together, and I can go or she can go. If something is coming up at the house, I can run and meet somebody or she can. So we had Lowe's dropping this tub off between, of all hours, 9 and 2 p.m. And then from 2 p.m. until 5 p.m., I got the plumber coming to meet him and show him the deal. They're supposed to text. I told him, give me 30 minutes, give me 15 minutes, whatever. I can be right there.
Right.
I get nothing from Lowe's. And I'm thinking, well, this is weird. So I go and grab late lunch, and then the plumber calls, of course, at 1, not 2. So you can't plan shit around these people. Whatever, that's fine. Go and meet him, show up. Guess what's just sitting in my driveway?
Your tub.
A fucking bathtub is just sitting in my driveway.
What's the problem?
They couldn't call. They couldn't,
it's delivered.
They nothing.
They couldn't be bothered.
It's sitting in the driveway. This is not a small item. This is it's a 5 foot by 3 foot.
Did you actually think they were going to carry it up the stairs?
That would have been great. Although I knew it wasn't going to happen, but I would like
$20 you could do.
I would like to sign for said bathtub that doesn't cost $50. Okay, I don't want it dropped off in my fucking driveway off of a 4 foot tall truck. You think that did they cantilever it down? They told me over the phone that it was going to be one person doing it as well. So I know that cocksucker kicked the bitch out the back and drove off without a signature.
Is there any cracks in it?
Oh, we're going to find out. And if there is,
no.
if there is, here's what's going to happen.
Sternly
Nothing.
worded letter. Sternly worded
Sternly
letter.
worded.
Nothing will happen.
Sternly
They'll
worded.
have me by the balls somehow, and I'll get fucked. But yeah, that's where we're at.
Where is said tub now?
It's in my garage. My wife put it there, bless her heart. But now it has to get somehow up into the upstairs.
So you're gonna put the stopper in there. You're gonna run a hose and see if there's water dripping out.
Yeah, something. I don't know if we'll go that far, Jeff. But fuck it.
All right.
Yeah, so you can put the tub in, and then you could rot the floor out and just fall on the kid through the kitchen. That's a good idea.
I already got a water leak. That's why we're doing this whole thing. So I mean, eventually we're just gonna sell this place. Fuck it.
I know all you guys were wondering out there that are listening. Last week we did, or 2 weeks ago, we did a best comment wins a fanny pack. This week, if you're watching us live, you can see the best comment wins nothing.
Our love
thing. So we have four comments that are up for it. A friend of the show, Michael Palkovics, I've never heard of him, says, I'm an expert at winning nothing. Let's go. All right. Then he comes with, I know you three were anxiously waiting to know when I'd get cut off. 6 o'clock Central is your answer, but I made the most of the hour of being my own bartender of free beer. Palk was sending us pictures of it.
Okay. So are we doing comments or paragraphs?
Michael Palkovics checks in again, says, check your ring system. You get all the answers you need. I don't know.
LOL, you think I have ring on cheap.
Yeah, right. That's right. Yeah.
I don't care.
There's no ring at the Parker house. You should see the Parker house. It's a beautiful home.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And there should be a ring system of some sort. Nah.
I have
gates. Where you live, yeah, you definitely do. Even
not
I can't
one,
get
but
in.
Two, and they're both broken. They're currently ripped off.
Good job. I like this.
Well, that night I spent in Pooler, and I got locked out of the gate.
I don't want to talk about it.
I wanted to run through that gate in the Uber, but
why are you hiding your face?
Because I'm
wouldn't let me.
Still so embarrassed about it.
Stop it! As if I didn't know you.
He shouldn't even be allowed in your neighborhood.
That's a true story too.
Disagree.
I peed all up and down that road though on my way on my walk. Lift gates are a thing too. Just saying, I'm sure they had a lift gate.
Don't talk sense to me.
Why not?
So 0 for 4, Michael. 0 for 4.
Yeah, that's not good.
You're currently winning something. That's how bad your comments have been so far.
What's on the hat there, JJ? What we got?
Yeah, give it to us.
This is MMIW. It is missing and murdered Indigenous women. And
what state are they in, and what sport?
All states, all tribes.
Who are they affiliate for?
Native American tribes. They it's one of the only charities I give to, plus the education, the Native American educations. 7,000 women have been missing in 3 years. And
this is just took a wild turn. I was not expecting this.
I support it. It's a charity I support. That's it.
God bless.
Symbol is a red palm, and on their face usually, and it's a good cause to support.
Is that is that tax deductible?
Probably.
I am blown away.
Why?
Yeah, you weren't.
I was expecting that to be some type of minor league ball cap from like Iowa City, the
Quad City River Rapids,
yeah, some shit like that, and you just.
Wait, the North Dakota Squaws? I mean, what
I don't know. I can't see. From here, it looks like something that should be on a liquor bottle. There now, now I get it. Okay,
yeah,
but I just
get the hand. Yeah. No, it's for a very good cause, very good people. I've been supporting
them
for 4 years now.
I feel like they should give more of their money to the people that need it rather than making hats. Though, just saying.
Well, actually, a independent artist made up the hat for the charity. So
I stand corrected.
And
you're not going to win this little squabble.
No, there's not.
JJ's being a little serious. This is a cause I do.
Well done. That's
so yeah.
Very
so
cool.
You learn a lot of stuff watching Yellowstone. I mean,
speaking
of causes I support.
Huh?
Yeah. Speaking of causes that I support. Baseball season started today.
Yes, well for you.
Yeah,
it started today.
When did it start?
After the Ofer.
A few weeks ago, buddy.
After the Ofer.
I didn't understand. I was looking at the standings today, and I'm like, how did they play so many games already? Like, it just started today.
Who's they?
And stranger things have happened. Judge is hurt. Stanton is hurt. It's almost like last year. It never ended.
It's almost like every year for the Yankees is what you're saying.
Right. Rizzo still ain't hitting.
Yeah, he's a 240 hitter. Cleveland's beating the Yankees. I mean, like, are we living in Back to the Future or what?
I mean, it's the catch the.
How about the Pittsburgh Pirates being in first place?
No.
And their stud got hurt. Their shortstop got hurt
19-8.
O'Neal Cruz?
Yeah, did he break his leg or something?
He's out for the season?
Yeah,
Dude, the season just started. Just started today.
It was a freak accident. All happened.
He got hurt today?
It was extended spring training.
He got hurt today. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
The Tampa Bay Rays are 23-6. I mean, come on.
Yeah, they're okay.
Can't be real life.
Don't tell Ryan Lawrence, but they won 14 in a row versus the worst teams in the league. I'm just saying.
It doesn't matter. They're still keeping up, buddy.
Oh, good to see Kansas City decided to fold it up early.
Oh, yeah. Them and
Oakland. Oakland, yeah.
Well, no, the Las Vegas.
Hey, you haven't even heard. Oakland's moving.
No.
Yeah.
To where?
Las Vegas.
Is that confirmed?
Oh, Las Vegas stole 2 teams from Oakland.
How about that?
You know, like I'm half joking here. I literally, because everyone knows that I'm a one sport person. I can't do 2 at a time. It's just really difficult for me.
That's why I never had a threesome.
Probably. So yeah, my Rangers just got absolutely demolished in the first round of the NHL playoff last night.
I mean,
it was the travel time.
You ever see that meme where like there's a little girl on a couch and there's like 5 dudes behind her in like tighty whities? That's what the game was last night. That was if there was a picture of the game between the Rangers and the Devils, that was it. It was like, holy shit.
So what happened to the little girl?
Oh, good.
She got
what happened?
Fucked.
She got what?
Fucked. Michael Palkovic, speaking of fucked, Yankees are last in the AL East, yet only a game and a half out of the playoffs.
Oh, boy.
Oh, here we go. All fucking night. All fucking night.
If only we could get pictures in our comments.
Do not start. Please. I just started liking kids again.
Can we go through? I flipped on the game last night, and I flipped it on right when the New Jersey Devils guy came ripping down the ice and took out your fucking goalie, flipped him on his head, and then your goon came off the bench and holy shit, did he floor that guy blind spot because he came in right behind the guy. I mean, it was like
splat.
So what? Okay, dumb hockey question. Like, obviously, you can't touch the goalie in the crease. Big word, need a crease word. When he comes out, what is it? Just like kind of like you're not supposed to fuck with him because they
but that was clean. It was clean.
He slid at least. He
didn't try to hit him. They just collided. I mean, I hated it. I was screaming at the TV saying
they come around the back. You're not supposed to fuck with them. Like it's just kind of like an unspoken
rule. Goalies can go anywhere in front of the net, in front of the red line. Behind, they can only go to that trapezoid. They can't go into the corners. Okay. So yeah, when he came out in front to go get the puck, Devils players going to get the puck too. They just happened to collide. Bad penalty taken by Andre Miller in the corner after that. Rough because
he slammed it back down.
You're protecting your goalie.
He started getting up and he put his face right back in the ice.
Where it's going to hurt the Devils because when Trouba, Jacob Trouba is the captain of the Rangers, came and absolutely annihilated Timo Meier across the middle. It was actually a clean hit.
Yeah.
It was to the letter of the law. He didn't leave his feet. Meyer's head was down. That's the only thing that knocked him cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yeah. And they hugged it out. Did you see that? Oh, you probably missed it. At the end, they do the handshake at the end of they hugged it out. Timo Meier, cool. His whole nose was bloody.
That's good.
And they just hugged it out, and they literally like stopped talking to each other. It's hockey, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
They're all cut from the same cloth. They're fucking crazy.
Hey
So,
guys, what do you think about this? An idea now that Casey just looked at the standings of baseball.
Oh,
That'll be the last time I look. By the way,
There's 4 teams with single-digit wins. Okay.
yeah.
One of us picks a team who's going to have the best record at the end of the season.
I like this.
Think? I'm going to name teams. I'm going to name records. If you can't,
Jeff, you got to write this down and
I am going to write it down.
Pin it to your wall or something.
Going into the book. Going to the book. Okay. Colorado is 9-20.
Ooh, I've always liked them.
Just because
Kansas City is 7-22.
Oof.
Oakland is 6-23, and the White Sox are 8-21.
And Pauk gets the 4th team, right? So we got 3.
No, we're not doing that.
Should we just do a random draw?
Yeah, but no, you can pick the teams you want. Doesn't matter. Just
I'm going Colorado. I'm going to pick Colorado.
Go with the Rockies, huh? I'm writing this down.
just like them for some reason. I don't know why. They've got a soft spot. I
don't
don't even know who's on their team.
The Rockies. No one
Right,
thinks
I know.
about the Rockies.
Who's on their team? I don't have no idea.
I have no idea.
Is Arenado still there?
No.
Yeah, he's dressed up as a Cardinal.
Oh. That's got to be weird when he takes the field for the Rockies. And he's
I got the White Sox.
You're gonna take the White Sox, huh?
It's a good pick. They were preseason.
Pick. Yeah.
They just lost. They just lost 9 in a row. They're feeling
Chris
themselves.
Bryant's still alive?
Yeah.
Played for San Francisco, didn't he?
No, he's a Rocky.
Oh, heck yeah.
That must have just happened yesterday when the season started.
And Charlie Blackmon?
Or last year. Yeah, you're
Charlie
right.
Blackman's still there. He's on our fantasy team. Who are you taking?
I'm thinking.
He's a guy that usually is on my fantasy team.
It's easy. You got to take Kansas City.
Oh, that's what I was going to take. I just wanted to make it a little suspenseful.
Oh, you really nailed it. No, it's easy because that division is the worst in fucking baseball.
Is that true?
What are you talking about? Your guys are 14-15.
And they're in second place.
Solid.
So I'm saying that every year they're all going to beat the shit out of each other. So they're going to have better records.
They got 2 teams with under 10 wins in that division.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So guess what? It's going to turn around. Yeah.
All right.
Seriously.
Detroit has 10.
Who the heck is Kyle Freeland?
I don't know. Who the hell is
Austin Gomber?
You're just reading random
Who the
names.
fuck
Ryan
are these guys?
Feltner? I'm looking at my pitching staff.
Oh,
My pitching staff.
you really tuned in, huh?
Oh,
The
the
bad part
Colorado
is
pitching staff?
the bad part is I've really been working on mine, and my team still stinks.
Oh, your fantasy team?
Yeah, is that what you're talking about?
Oh, I forgot I had one
Play
of those.
fantasy baseball?
No, I was reading off the Colorado Rockies
Oh, no.
pitchers. Ooh, I got a good team.
What do you mean?
Am I winning?
They're all old.
Are you talking about fantasy or you talking about the Colorado Rockies?
I'm at fantasy now. Oh, I'm 6th, Locks. I haven't even looked at it.
I'm not.
God, this is riveting fucking.
I had like one of the. My first pick was Aaron Judge. I had like top 4 picks of my team.
95 Rockies, Larry Walker,
He was
Bo Bichette, or,
Todd Helton.
Bichette,
Dante Bichette. All right, hey guys, I got to discuss something with you that I think is pretty important.
Good.
And it's because there's really no sports for us anymore until football, and it's about life and relationships. And how long does a relationship have to go before you can fart in front of them?
About 35 minutes.
I'm pretty sure.
I break the ice with my gastro issues.
Oh, so you just lead with that?
Yeah, if you.
You're talking the first couple weeks, right?
I've actually farted 3 times since we've done the show.
But that's us. We love it.
I have ripped hard and loud on the air.
Truthfully, I didn't know if I was going to make it on time, and I was going to text you all to bring in an exorcist to the back.
I have this hoity-toity mic right here. I wanted to put it right there to my.
So that new movie out, The Pope's Exorcist. I was like, get his number.
I remember in college, like I held the bubble guts for like a night, and I'm pretty certain that was the day that all my gastro issues started.
Probably, yeah, because you're still growing at that time.
That or that night we drank a 5th of Jim Beam for the fun of it.
That was fun.
Just to see if we could.
That was fun.
I do that almost every night.
Each.
We
All right, Locks. What about you?
We ended up in toilet stalls next to each
Just
other.
vomiting.
All right, so you're talking first couple weeks, you rip one out.
No, I would go longer than that, probably a year.
That's not healthy.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna go find something outside that I need to go pick up real quick, or
Okay.
go to
like
the
that.
once the door's closed in the bathroom, all bets are off. Sorry, I'm
No,
pooping,
that's true. That's
you know.
but not gonna do TV and kind of do the Dutch oven, huh?
Nah,
Nah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's
respectful.
kind of how it starts, like a loud, noisy bathroom experience with the door closed. To like heard that anyway, so then like it just kind of migrates.
Yeah, did you ever date a girl that had to, whenever she went to the bathroom, turn the faucet on?
Oh yeah.
I swear, every single one I had, like from college to college, did that.
And then they still rip one that rattled the doors. Like, Jesus.
The door handle ran. I'm pretty sure my brother and sister-in-law still don't, and they've been married for close to 20 years. How about that?
That's not a healthy relationship.
I'm not sure I've heard
They have a really healthy
my
relationship as far as I'm concerned.
Wait.
But like they talk about that, they're like, no, we don't do that.
Neither one of the wives have ripped in the middle of the night sleeping.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've definitely heard it, but not on purpose.
Last night or the night before?
My son's not even at the age where he's laughing at him yet. Like I'm kind of like, wait, when does that start?
Oh, it's great when it starts.
Oh no, he hasn't started laughing yet.
No, it's just like
Daddy. He's laughing at 4.
Because there's some crazy stuff coming out of my hind end some days, so he doesn't even like blink. I know, weird. He's a weird kid.
That's when you get the dog to turn his head.
That's right.
Kick the dog and blame it.
If you never stop talking, you can't hear a thing. That's a good comment there from Pal tonight.
Yeah.
It's
That's
true.
when your voice carries.
But with the way that I've been tooting tonight, man, they would know. Unless I started singing like Celine Dion, because it had that like F sharp key that she's known for.
Long and kind of progressive.
That was G sharp, man. Come on, get your notes right.
I don't know music.
I have a clue either. I sold it. You
did sell it.
You're much more believable that you do have a clue, though.
Speaking of selling it,
yeah,
I'm away home today from the beautiful metropolis, where there was only about 15, 20 minutes without a siren in downtown Columbia, South Carolina last night. I stopped in at Burger King today. I just wanted it my way today, you know?
Please tell me.
I like the rodeo burger.
Okay.
So they had a double Whopper Junior. I got a double Whopper Junior, a rodeo burger, and that was it.
And a hot dog and a hamburger.
I got fries. I did get fries. I didn't try sample fries. It was like a little package. It had like a 6-piece chicken fries, the double Whopper.
Explain the chicken fry. I've never had it myself. Is it like
chicken nugget? That's just straight, dude. It's nothing special. They just wanted to try.
What part of the chicken you think that came from?
The penis.
The part that fell off the floor.
So, all right, I don't mean to get you all deep into the granular.
You ate 2 burgers and a 6-pack of sample fries,
and you're going toot today,
and you're wondering why you're farting.
I'm still burping it.
Well, tell me, what's in the rodeo burger?
It's just a single burger, little hamburger with barbecue sauce and 2 onion rings. It's delicious.
They don't have them in
It's not healthy. No, they don't. But you can add cheese for like $89.
Yeah, right? They're like, that's $1 for a piece of freaking government cheese on there. It doesn't taste anything.
Yeah. Like I see where your hands are.
Make money too.
Anyway, so I go up and apparently I ordered this thing. I did the online, but I went inside to pick it up and I forgot to get myself a drink. So as soon as I walk in, I had to go to the bathroom. So I went and peed. Came out. This guy behind the counter was like, "How tall are you?"
You looking for a date?
He goes 6'3". He goes, "Man, I just wish I was a little bit taller." And he wasn't a small guy, right? So anyway, he said, "What can I get you?" I said, "I have a mobile order for Casey." And he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, no worries." And I was like, "But I forgot a drink, so here." And I had a $5 bill out, and I was like, "Here, I'll get you a drink."
Change. Just something nice.
And he just handed me a large cup, and he was like, "Nah, man, don't worry about it." I dropped the $5. I was like, "That's for you. Thanks, appreciate it."
Ooh.
You're dropping tips on the guy?
You know what $5 got me? Oreo pie, a large onion ring, another rodeo cheeseburger, another 9-piece chicken fries, 6 barbecue sauces,
What?
and a vanilla milkshake.
What, he just gave you everything that was ready, even if it was someone else's.
You know, like they have like normal bags for people, and then they have like shopping bags for
Yeah.
people. And you know what I ate? I had 4 chicken things. I had the onion rings and the 2 burgers. That was it.
What do you do with that?
You mean you don't think that's enough?
It went in the garbage at
Yeah,
the ferry terminal.
Unbelievable.
No, it was more than enough. I ordered enough, but that $5, and I love their vanilla milkshakes.
He just gave you like a bunch of shit, just whatever.
Because I dropped $5.
Well, you gave him a month's salary.
Did you put it like in the tippy thing? Or
no, I literally just dropped it. So he was
dropped...
at the counter at the register.
Y'all bonded. That's what happened.
Yeah.
And I just dropped it, and then I was like, "What do you need to be taller for?" And he goes,
he was probably,
"Football, basketball."
Just been like, hang upside down. Is what you should have told him.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
You know,
stop drinking coffee.
Hey,
it was in a town called Okatee. It's spelled Okatee, but it's pronounced Okatee.
Booming metropolis, Okatee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right over there by the Sherwin-Williams.
It was at 278 and 170 for those.
Sherwin-Williams. It's right there, right?
The Duncan.
I put the overhead door in at Sherwin-Williams. Go fuck yourself. How about that?
There
yeah.
you go.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Why you gotta be so?
There's a Parker's across the street. I just think about Zach Parker's.
I wish I was related. I wouldn't be on this podcast. Fuck it.
Why wouldn't you?
How about this? Speaking of fast food, I can't believe I'm doing this still myself. And it goes back to me being cheap, not healthy. Stopped eating out for lunch.
Huh?
I had Chick-fil-A today.
Okay.
That was it. Last week, nothing.
Well,
because I'm so tired of like eating crap, and then they're like that'll be $13.25. I'm like, the fuck did I just eat here? It's not even good. So yeah, so
that's
now
it's not satisfying, right?
It's not. And I make a ham and cheese sandwich. I have a little bag of Doritos and a cheese stick and a Pepsi, and I'm like, I think that I made that for like $2.50 here at my house, and but dude, it was really hard the first couple of days. I was like, I need some French fries. I haven't had McDonald's in like 2.5 weeks, man.
You're used to a routine, man. You know, it was like your 30 minutes of escape, get away from the office.
That's the big part too, Jeff. And that's what I'll do. I'll just grab my lunch box that I have in my refrigerator in my office and just go sit in the parking lot at Food Lion and just sit there for 30 minutes. And
you have a lunch box. Does it have?
So I took my daughter. She's been eating school lunch. I was like, of course, because again, I'm cheap. I'm not going to buy my own lunch box. So I just
Dora the Explorer.
We're looking at like $60-some a week for food that's not great, and no,
it's not good. The only thing that's satisfying is Taco Bell to me.
To me, it's like I like Chick-fil-A. Like it's the
Chick-fil-A's getting there with me, and I can't stand it. I like it now.
I had
their breakfast.
Breakfast
is tremendous. I had a chicken biscuit one time. Like
I've heard they're good. I've never tried
at a conference, and I'm like, how does people eat chicken for breakfast?
Yeah.
And I took a bite of one because I was starving that morning, and I'm like, this is one of the best things I've ever put in my mouth.
I call it the Alpha Omega biscuit.
Well, their biscuit
you get the biscuit thing, and then you get the egg beginning and end. Yeah.
You can also do a chicken, egg, and cheese biscuit. That is like slap your mama good. Man, Chick-fil-A needs to sponsor us because I need some more of that honey roasted barbecue sauce in the package that you have to ask for. Mike Palkovics checks in. First time, long time.
Checking in. First time, long time.
If I was ever 5'11",
10 minutes.
You guys would have to talk to someone to talk to me. That's great. You know, it's funny that you say that because there's a guy that's about 5'4" who was probably arguably the best boxer to ever live. And I saw him out in Vegas at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. And you didn't see him because he was in the little circle of the 6'8", 325-pound yoked dudes.
Who is?
Floyd Mayweather.
He's worth a couple bucks.
Yeah.
You know, I keeps a private jet. That's what he says.
You know what else? When I was
He's a
at the
fucking
UGA
trash
one year,
piece of shit.
speaking of
Sorry.
you need to talk to someone to talk to me. I had a little female friend, and I just met her that night in UGA one night. Yeah, and yes, for the record, it was one of those nights I got a urinating in public ticket.
Yeah. It was,
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I thought
it
you were
was.
going to tell us something better than that.
It coincided, but I was talking to this fine young lady, and she wanted to go dancing. So the bar next door to where we were was the dance place. So I went because that's what 22-year-old dudes, single dudes do.
Yeah,
so when I went there, and she took my hat because that's cute.
Yeah, that's not allowed.
Note to women out there.
your
don't
hair
steal
looked
a
way
dude's
better
hat.
back then too.
No, it didn't. It looked a lot like your head right there.
It looked the same.
Just a little more hair. So then we go to this club and we start dancing.
The club.
Right. And so then all of a sudden, like, I get weeded out by about 6 or 8 Georgia football players.
Why
And
did you
now this poor girl is in the middle of about 6 or 8 Georgia football players, and I'm on the outside.
Oh,
and then their Mike Powell sized guy comes out, talks to me, and says, I think you can go now. And I looked at this Mike Powell, I can't even say his name. Mike Powell sized guy. I looked at Stetson Bennett and I said, she's got my hat. So then he walks through this crowd, like literally disappeared. And he's 5 feet in front of me. Comes out like 3 minutes later with my hat.
Here, man,
gives me my hat. And I was like, all right, have a great night. And I walked back to the other bar.
You never heard a reason? You never...
I think they just thought she was pretty.
Yeah, she gives it up. She's known around the sides and the corners. She gives it up, and you didn't know, so you just had to aim a little lower.
I was just the
Well, you know what would have happened if I was there.
I was just the starter.
And you would have been the finisher.
The fluffer.
The closer. Give me the righty. Give me the righty.
There were 5 dudes. So I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you can tell this, but I'm not feeling great. I actually don't feel bad at all, but I sound terrible. I got this whole nose. I got this whole nose thing going, right? Allergies. I've never had allergies before in my life, but that's what I've been told that I have.
What? Allergies are over with, man. Pollen's gone.
So it's a cold. It's a head cold that I have, right?
You got COVID.
My kid came home. My kid came home 2 weeks ago. That's another story that we can talk about in a second.
Kids ruin lives.
So I'm going to skip my story about me being a dick, and I'm going to go to the better heartwarming story.
Okay.
So I did a blood test when I went to the doctor in January, and he was like, "Do you want to find out if you ever had COVID?" And I claimed that I've never had it.
Uh-oh.
And it came back. Nah, I don't think so. I mean, I've never had the symptoms or anything.
Didn't Laura have COVID?
Laura and Ryan did when I was out of town one time.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Now I remember.
And Ryan got, when Ryan was sick, he had it. We think he had it. And then I went to Chicago and gave it to the whole company. But the blood test came back that I've had COVID many times.
So wait, I thought it was just like
once.
You can tell if you had it or you hadn't. It can tell you if you had it.
It was like
several times.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the way that
So you probably infected thousands of people.
Thousands and thousands of the Rocks fans. Yes. So anyway, I'm sick now, right? So I'm not feeling good. I have to go to Columbia, and I was telling Locks before the show that like I'm kind of a dick when I'm sick in that I want to give it to people. Like I'm a giver. Like I want it.
The only time you're a giver.
I want to give it to people. Like you need to feel what I'm feeling right now in my nose.
Always been the pitcher, never the catcher.
Right. So like, licking bowls at the concierge lounge in the Columbia Marriott just to, for that poor person to put their IKEA Swedish meatballs on the plate,
Sneezing, not coming to mouth.
You're gonna get a stuffy nose with this side of Swedish meatballs. Like I'm so excited when I see people in my general vicinity when I'm not feeling good because I'm like, yeah, you're gonna get it.
That's tough.
And you give me hell about the bathroom game.
I'm a giver.
You purposely get people sick.
It's kind of.
I'm not. I don't know if I do or not. So like that, that's my out.
So there's a 50-50 shot.
I'm not making out with these people. I'm just like in the same room.
Personal space.
Closed off. Turn
Right.
the air off. Just my germs flying. The kicker is what if they're sick? Then they're getting me doubly sick. So then, karma.
I like this attitude. I might have to play this game.
Yeah,
How many
just start
people can I
coughing on
get
people.
sick?
Yeah. Lick a French fry and be like, does this taste weird to you?
It's a sample fry. Bear with me.
Yeah. It doesn't taste right on this side. Try the other side.
Yeah. Or
I can't taste anything. I can't taste anything. Get near me.
Yeah.
I can't smell either.
You remember
My
those?
immune system's fantastic. You're good.
You ever have those people that are like, hey, this tastes like shit. Try this.
Yeah.
And they try to give it to you. You're like, yeah, that makes me want to eat
Is
it.
it me or does this taste like shit?
I'm okay.
I'll trust you.
I've never actually had shit before, but I'll take your word for
when
it.
people give it to you, and then what's the first thing you do? You fucking you're tasting
eat
it.
it.
You see?
Oh, that is nice.
No, when they say it tastes like shit,
It's
no.
like, no.
Mm-mm.
Get that away from me.
No. Or smell this. Like, what? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah.
That was another favorite game in high school and college.
Smell this?
Guess the chick.
So I was thinking about this too the other night, actually last night, because I was in a hotel room by myself watching my team get absolutely bludgeoned by another team that I despise more than life itself. What's your go-to appetizer at a restaurant? Like if you had to get an app, like I'm a fried pickle guy. Like I have to get the fried pickles. But what's for me 1A is the mozz sticks. I've never had a bad mozzarella stick.
Sure you have. You're just too damn drunk when you had it.
When I worked at the Anchor Bar in Tampa, Florida. I think it's called the Anchor Tavern now, right?
I don't know if you actually worked there.
I used to be so hungry. I opened the doors and served people beer. But
I had a fantastic bar tab every time.
Exactly.
Best story was Scott Ward. Scott Ward, his story was the best. Scott Ward spent I worked 11 to 6, 5 or 6-ish until the night bartender got there. So Scott Ward was there at like 11:02. His wife called him about 3:30, maybe 4 o'clock, says, hey, come home. Clean yourself up.
We got a dinner tonight or something.
We got to do something. So like he's been drinking with me all day. Like I was drinking as well. Blueberry beer, actually.
You're working.
Well, I was working.
That's not a concern.
When he filled his Miller Lite, when I filled his Miller Lite, I also filled my blueberry beer.
Right.
So anyway, so he's like, oh, okay, so Danielle just called me. I got to go. Like, let me get my tab. And I'm like, don't worry about it. He's like, give me a tab. So I walked over to the screen and he drank all day and he drinks fast. So like 4 hours, he probably had 12 to 15 pints of Miller Lite. So I just did 3 quick taps, give him his bill, and he pays me, gives me way too much money, and goes about his day. Later that night, I happen to still be at work, although I'm on the other side of the bar, and Scott and Danielle come in. They're dressed to the nines. Danielle's like, you got Scotty drunk tonight. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he goes, yeah, hon, look, I only had 3. pulled out his bar tab and literally just said 3 Miller Lights. He said, I only had 3. And she looked at me. She's like, he was here all day. I was like, yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
He paced himself.
And we had fun.
Oh my God.
I was right with you, asshole.
Were you there that day?
Every time you were at Anchor because I didn't want to miss it.
Well, when I would walk in there in the morning, I would immediately go to the fryer, pull out 6 to 10 mozzarella sticks, fry them up. Took 2 minutes to fry them up. Would dump wing sauce on them and eat them. And it was like my drunk hungover food. It was wonderful.
And here's the other good thing about him working at Anchor. He told him he couldn't cook, but he would make those goddamn mozzarella sticks like you can't imagine.
Right. Oh, I had to cook. I didn't have a choice. People come and order wings, and I'm like,
no one else there to like do that shit?
No, it's just me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know.
So, or burgers. When they introduced burgers, I was there. I was like, that might have. I wanted to quit on the spot, but I kind of had to be there. Yeah, I'm like, how do you want it cooked? They're like medium rare. I'm like,
okay,
cool. Yeah. And then one guy was like, "This is the best burger in town." I'm like, "Awesome."
It's like check and make sure it's not frozen still in the middle. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
They had all this
horn still on it.
They had all these frozen stuff, like all the fried. It was all fried food, right? And it was great because in the back they had like mozzarella sticks, 2 minutes, French fries, 1:30, wings, 12 minutes. Like you just knew the time, and you set a timer, and and when you heard it beep, you went back, and if you were there a little bit longer, it was okay, right? Or if they were there a little bit longer. But burgers, there was no directions, and it was like this little like fry grill daddy thing.
Yeah,
and I could grill on a grill. I'll cook a damn burger, but like I didn't no idea how to judge on this
a
thing.
flat top thing, or is it?
Yeah.
A little different. Those things can get hot in different spots.
Yeah,
I had no clue what to do. So,
oh boy,
when I heard burger, I was like, God damn it! How about some fries? You want some wings? Wings take 12 minutes.
No, I want a burger.
I got a chart. It tells me so.
Oh, I heard the burgers are awesome here. I'm like, yeah, they might be when John's working, but
you never know.
Not when Casey's working.
All right, Lox, what's your go-to app?
Well, I'll tell you. Here's my thing with appetizers. Again, it's kind of a theme for the night. Too cheap to buy them, typically. I would like to go with my crew. We roll in late, and then we order when she comes to get the drinks. We order the entire meal right then, bam, and there's no appetizers. So, but fried pickles if I had a choice. It all depends on the ranch. All depends on the ranch, though.
That's true. That is.
They have the thin, consistent thin ranch.
So, are wings a meal or wings an app?
Wings are a meal at a wing place. Okay. I've never had wings as an app anywhere. Oh,
because you might share a plate of wings with people you're sitting with. I didn't know. So
yeah, I mean, typically, I don't know wings. I don't know. You go to wing places for wings is the way I think about it.
That's what I do too. Buffalo Wild. I had Wild Wing Cafe the other day. It was awful.
Is it still open up there?
There's one in Columbia.
Is there one in Hilton anymore? They closed it.
Yeah, there's two. There's one in Hilton and one in Bluffton.
They closed the one in downtown Savannah.
No.
Yeah, downtown.
Yeah, remember we went by it the last time we were up there.
Yeah,
no.
That place is vacant right now. Which is like prime real estate downtown Savannah.
Well, I got like I went away from my Buffarello. Like that's my go-to, right? I mean, you can't mess up. You throw chicken, lettuce, tomato. And
it depends on the sauce. That shit. It leaks down the bottom. It gets so hot down at the bottom. If you get a hot sauce, it is like you can't eat it all.
No, that's the best.
But they messed up. I just got a sandwich. I got it's like chicken fingers with the hot sauce on it, and like on Texas toast and with cheese. And the cheese like wasn't even melt. It was awful. Yeah. But I got mozz sticks and they were delicious. Yeah. So I should have just nixed the sandwich and just got the mozz sticks, and it would have been perfect.
It'd have been quicker. It's only 2 minutes. I've heard there's a chart.
Right.
There is a chart in the back.
You can't have burnt mozz sticks. That just ruins it.
Yeah, have you ever gotten mozzarella sticks? Do you have an air fryer at the house? We got the air fryer.
I do, and I haven't tried it with mozz sticks yet.
It's the air fryer. I'm just confused with the air fryer. I'm trying to weigh the benefits of the air fryer versus just like putting it in a regular oven because I've been a regular oven guy for so long. But then you get to get this air fryer thing out, and then you still got to clean it up too. But like I don't see a big difference in the mozzarella.
You have air fryer?
Yeah.
I thought you said you're cheap. Did you get the cheap air fryer?
You think he bought that?
I didn't buy it.
Yeah.
This is a Christmas gift. It's a Christmas
gift. Showed up at the house one day.
Yeah, but that was my thought. I was like, oh, well, I could get all the appetizer crap that I never order because I'm too cheap. I can get it from the grocery store and make it here. And it's just a lot of work.
Nice.
That's what I'm here for.
Nice. Yeah.
There's a story that needs to be told that we didn't talk about the past couple of weeks where Casey went and saw a famous person when he went to get lunch. At a place, saw a football player.
There's a new stalking victim.
It was stalking, and he kind of gave a little. What'd you do? Give a little dap up, a little head nod there. Huh?
Saragusa?
No.
This
is just a couple weeks ago. The guy who played at Clemson for a long time.
Oh yeah, that was on the was on the agenda for 2 weeks ago, I think, and I
didn't make it.
glossed over it. So yeah, no, I Las Vegas
Sounds like you
Raider.
glossed over him.
Yeah, something
I
happened.
mean,
Something
I don't
got,
mean glossed. I mean glazed.
More
something
than
got glazed.
glazed them up like a donut.
Renfro.
What
He
I'm
calls
still
me
laughing
Duncan.
at. I'm still laughing at the comment that I wrote on the text because I
Oh,
sometimes make myself laugh so hard.
because you're a
Share
funny
it.
son of a bitch. That's
Share
it.
it.
No, explain what happened.
So I went to one of my favorite pizza joints in Clemson is called Tadaro's, and I found out that Tadaro's branched out. They're franchising, not really, but they have a downtown Greenville one. So I was like, I wonder where it is. I could use. It was kind of later in the day. I didn't eat breakfast, and I was looking for a sandwich. I knew I was going to have a decent dinner, but I was like, let me go get a couple slices at Tadaro's in Greenville. I've never been there, whatever. So I roll in there. I'm like one of 3 people there. I order a couple slices and a drink. I'm sitting down. I finish up. I turn around. As I'm walking out, Hunter Renfro of Clemson football fame and
Not
Las
the baseball
Vegas.
player. Not the baseball player.
No, it's RENFROW, not E. So I see him. I recognize him immediately. He's looking at me, chowing down on his pizza with his wife and a friend and that guy's wife. And we catch eyes, and it was love at first sight. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong story.
Him or you?
Did you
we
get
catch
the
eyes.
hairs? Did the hairs rise? There's a little tingly.
Oh,
Or
Well, he doesn't have a lot of hair,
Did
so
you get
I'm talking about
chill bumps?
you.
oh yeah, no, I got the chill bumps. Yeah, so I looked, and I
It
did
is
a head
nice.
nod, and he just did a kind of a head nod up, right?
So
And so I walk out, and I'm like,
Hey, what hat were you wearing when you?
probably
yeah.
this one, or the Buccaneers.
That's a bad call.
So I only wear like 2 at a time. I have 100, but I only wear 2 at a time. So anyway, I did what any normal fan of a player would do, and I sat in my car until he walked out so I could get a picture. Not of me and him. No, not a selfie. No. As he was walking up, get a stalker photo. I mean, not a stalker photo.
like a guy checking out a guy, see if he's cheating on his wife.
just stay there.
I could have been on that show, Cheaters.
I wrote.
Except you'd have been obvious cheaters. Oh, there's a guy across the street in a car taking pictures of him, babe.
Then I wrote on the
In a
group text.
minivan.
I wrote on the group text. Why is that? I'm laughing.
He's still laughing. He can't even get it out.
Still laughing. Why is that guy sitting in the middle of a parking lot all alone in a minivan taking a picture of me while masturbating? Said Renfro in his statement to the Greenville Police Department. And I always love doing that when I really make myself laugh at my own text. I put the haha on my own text. So that's when you guys know I'm really laughing right there.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Laughing at your own jokes is
Oh, I
brilliant.
tell you what we do have that we need to discuss.
Oh my
And
god.
this might hurt some reputations.
Ooh.
Top 10 states with the worst golfers.
So where does this come from? Where is the data?
Yeah, I want to see the data. I'm a data
school, so you know it's accurate.
It's total like let's just name 10 states and get the people stirred up.
Number 1, not that I'm from there, New Jersey.
But okay, they only play golf half the year.
I agree.
Maybe if they're lucky.
All right.
I've played with some really good golfers up there.
Number 5, Texas.
I know a guy in Texas, and he's awful at golf.
Yeah. He sucks. Well, he's too busy taking pictures of his kids. He didn't have time to work on his swing, for fuck's sake.
Kid's probably better than me.
Probably. And then here's the surprise. Number 9 was Georgia. Now, who lives in Georgia?
Locks. I played with a lot of guys in Georgia, and there's some bad golfers in Georgia.
Yeah, they're not good.
There's also a little course called Augusta National, like where the University of Georgia currently has more golfers on the PGA Tour than any other.
Yeah, so that doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Just saying, it's Georgia.
They also have a golf course called Crosswinds, which is amazing when you're in your backswing and you hear 747 come over your head.
There were so many planes. It was like every 8 minutes their day. It was crazy.
Hops from Jersey and Texas. That's true.
Hey, Locks, did you get the new wedge?
Yeah, I saw that. Nice.
With Wood on there?
Mr. Wood.
Mr. Wood.
Our guy.
Yeah. Might have to put that on
the black wedge. I mean, it is.
The long wedge.
It's a Vokey.
It's a long shaft.
It is.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That's all we got is Palk comments tonight. Pal,
Yeah.
congrats.
Really brings the show down.
Congrats.
Okay.
You win nothing tonight.
Yeah.
You're the big winner.
Nailed it.
The big
Every
winner
time.
of nothing. That's what happens.
What else? What else, golfers?
No, that's it. We got baseballs back. Golfers
started today.
Suck.
Anybody anybody understand what happened with Dion and why 18 players went in the portal from his team? They said that they didn't feel like what? They didn't feel like that he was going to represent them or something, or what happened there?
I did not see the roster, but I wonder if they were old Colorado players that just didn't feel welcome with the new program.
Well, he said it in his press conference.
18 in one day.
Yeah, he had 23, I think, left the program, but he got like 2 back.
Yeah. He's taking this serious. You know, he's not there to fuck around. I'm not saying he's going to be a winner, but
2-10, year 1.
How many did he bring with him? A bunch.
He got that Hunter kid who was a 5-star that went to Jackson State. His kid's the quarterback, Shador Sanders, who was the quarterback at Jackson State. He just got a transfer from Florida State the other day. Like he's getting his guys in there.
Yeah.
Rumor is that he cut these kids.
Well, that's what I was going to say. That is it something like where they just figured out that there's not the whatever you say, the ring around the rosy, they're all going to fall down and someone's not going to have a place to sit. There's not,
and that happens for spring games and stuff. Like Clemson had a kid, Malcolm Green, that just transferred to Virginia, and you can see like the coach's job is to out recruit the kids he got last year. Right. So like, you get a kid that's a 4-star kid, and then all of a sudden you get a 5-star kid, and that 4-star kid or whatever, even if he's a 5-star, you see the 5-star kid on the field in front of you going, oh shit, I'm not going to play.
Yeah. How about like the Texas quarterback situation? Great example. Yep. Ewers, if you think about that poor kid, the first bad pass he makes.
Oh, Manning?
Ewers is the quarterback right now. Manning's
I know, but the first bad pass that Ewers makes, they're going to be screaming for
they're going to be screaming for him.
Or the first excuse for a tweaked ankle.
I think Ewers is a really pretty fucking good quarterback too, just from what he played last year. About beat Alabama.
Speaking of good quarterbacks,
if he stays healthy, he is.
Yeah.
That's
what do you think of Levis? Oh, that poor bastard.
How far did he fall? Middle of the second round?
41. No, 41.
That's all Mel Kiper's fault. He hyped that kid up, and
you can't be coming out talking about putting mayonnaise and coffee.
What did teams not see?
He's a fucking wackadoo, dude.
I don't know, because the same team that picked AR-15, Anthony Richardson, at third overall.
Yeah.
And you did a breakdown of his stats, and DJ Uiagalelei, the oft, what's the word I'm looking for? Much maligned former Clemson quarterback has better statistics than AR-15, and yet he goes third. I'm like,
I did not know what people saw in Richardson.
He was the stud at the draft at the combine.
They're trying to get Lamar. It's like a Lamar Jackson, but bigger. It's Cam Newton, but bigger. Lamar couldn't throw in college either. He was just dynamic with his feet. He's gotten better in the pros.
Project to be working on for that kind of money.
How'd that work out for him? He ended up getting what? How much a year?
Lamar? A lot for his own, being his own agent.
He got 185 guaranteed.
Gross.
Guaranteed.
Gross. Guaranteed.
It's like, how do you want your name signed, sir?
It's gonna be a shit show. You got OBJ in there too now,
and a couple good players in the draft, so they're gonna have to work with them. Now
it's gonna be it's gonna be.
And Aaron Rodgers is a Jet. Oh,
thank God it's over.
Thank God it's over. That's exactly right.
Yeah.